In loving memory of Paul and Galen Stevens. Was klappern hier immer für Türen? In loving memory of Alan Robertson. Hier können wir nicht weiter. Ich glaube, wir haben so ziemlich alle. Ja, müssten wir eigentlich alle haben. Ich hoffe, ich habe keine vergessen. Loading. I'm sorry guys, it's not good. More?
Farmer Bill makes the pigs bacon for breakfast.
Was?
Farmer Bill plays fetch with the pigs.
Schauen wir mal hier.
Farmer Bill plays hide and seek with the cows.
Jetzt will ich mal hier auf diesen Lichtstrahl auf dem Sessel schauen, ob das sich auch bewegt, wenn ich jetzt hier drehe.
In the winter, Farmer Bill plays hockey on the pond with the ducks. Farmer Bill always wins, but the ducks perform mightily.
Nee, tut er nicht.
The horses invented a new scripting language called Equiscript.
Was? Ja, more, ja, more.
Farmer Bill plays chess with the horse. The horse always wins. Checkmate. Those silly ducks take a bubble bath.
Was jetzt?
Farmer Bill can control space and time.
Ich kann nichts mehr machen.
I'm sorry, guys.
Alter.
It's not good.
Schauen wir zuerst mal in die Frau.
Oh, wow. This is that conversation. Can't imagine we're having that conversation.
Recurrence of his tumor.
Where is it? How big is it?
Well, it's in the frontal cortex. And it's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
Ja, das stimmt. Passiert da noch was?
I guess I have imagined it.
With an ATRT,
I've imagined it a lot, but not like this.
It is
It's
fatal.
different.
It's
I
only
thought I
a
would
matter of
sob
time before it
uncontrollably
spreads to several locations.
or puke just right on the floor.
We've already thrown all the
I thought I'd
chemotherapy
shake or
we have.
wail or something.
We can't continue to give him chemotherapy
guess
that
this
we know
is
he's
shock.
resistant to.
Tragedy, he said. That's right. That's the perfect word for this. It's a tragedy. I wonder if he says that every time. He's crying a little. I love him for that. He's not callous. He's genuinely sad. She is too.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
I guess I'm going to cry after all because they love us. And they love Joel, and
We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life.
Passiert da noch was?
how long are we talking about?
A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
Schauen wir noch einmal.
4 months. What is that? February? So we have Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Joel's birthday, maybe Valentine's Day, and that's it? And, oh, we still haven't told anyone I'm pregnant. Too scared they'd think it was irresponsible. And now this? They'll think it's a replacement baby. I don't want a replacement.
The radiation can probably kill the tumor we see now, which would prevent it from causing any symptoms. But it would not keep more tumors from developing, because we know if it spread here, it would spread other places too.
So, the radiation would buy us some time.
No, nothing will really buy us any time at this point. It just can make the time you have left more comfortable. So, we'll schedule you to come back in Monday, and we'll have some options for you to consider. We're so sorry.
Ich will zurück an den Anfang. Schauen wir mal,
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
wir schauen den Vater als letztes an.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good. Parents always ask how big. Wrong question.
They've always been clear.
They should ask where it is. Location is everything. Slow death or quick, symptoms and losses all come down to where. Well, it's in the frontal cortex. And it's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy. With an ATRT, as soon as you have a recurrence of any kind, it is fatal. It's only a matter of time before it spreads to several locations. We've already thrown all the chemotherapy we have at it. We can't continue to give him chemotherapy that we know it's resistant to, so there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
We're very good at end-of-life care. We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life.
How long are we talking about?
Prediction time again. No matter what I say, they'll wish it was longer. But sometimes longer is worse. A few weeks to maybe 4 months. Okay, I said fatal. I said not curative. Have I said the word death yet? I can tell they understand, though. A whole new vocabulary. All the rules are different now. I think it's really sinking in. Oh, she's crying. We should wrap this up soon. All the details can wait. Radiation oncologist to decide whether we could do some radiation or just chemotherapy.
What would the radiation do?
Well, the radiation could probably kill the tumor we see now, which would prevent it from causing any symptoms. But it would not keep more tumors from developing, because we know if it spread here, it would spread other places too.
Noch einmal. Dann gehen wir zu deiner Frau. Zu der anderen.
So, the radiation would buy us some time.
No, nothing will really buy us any time at this point. It just can make the time you have left more comfortable. So, we'll schedule you to come back in Monday, and we'll have some options for you to consider. We're so sorry.
Okay, dann wieder zurück.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
And there it is. They get it now.
They've always been clear.
Sometimes I wish we could just leave them waiting a few more minutes, because once they get this news, their life never goes back to how it was before.
It's in the frontal cortex.
Those were their
And it's
last
quite
normal
small at this
minutes,
point, but
and
unfortunately
they
the
didn't
size
even
isn't
know it.
terribly important.
I'm glad he's so good at this. He takes the losses so personally. Joel's looking good. He's been making progress, his weight is up. It's just hard to believe that we only made it halfway through chemotherapy. It was rough at first, but I really started to think that he was gonna make it.
Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy. With an ATRT, as soon as you have a recurrence of any kind, it is fatal. It's only a matter of time before it spreads to several locations. We've already thrown all the chemotherapy we have at it. We can't continue to give him chemotherapy that we know it's resistant to, so there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
We're very good at end-of-life care. We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life. Is Nick crying?
How long are we talking about?
How am I gonna hold it together now?
A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
I cannot cry. They shouldn't feel like they have to comfort me.
Talk about palliative treatment.
Palliative?
Palliative is medicine you give at the end of life to improve the quality of life. Its goal is to treat the symptoms, but it can't cure Joel.
We'll do a lumbar puncture and talk to our radiation oncologist to decide whether we could do some radiation or just chemotherapy.
What would the radiation do?
Well, the radiation could probably kill the tumor we see now, which would prevent it from causing any symptoms. But it would not keep more tumors from developing, because we know if it spread here, it would spread other places too.
So, the radiation would buy us some time.
No, nothing will really buy us any time at this point. It just can make the time you have left more comfortable. So, we'll schedule you to come back in Monday, and we'll have some options for you to consider. We're so sorry.
Okay. Dann gehen wir jetzt zu dem Vater.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
I knew it.
The
I knew it. I knew it.
No. Has had a recurrence.
No.
Where is it?
Size matters. If I know how big it is, I can face it. I can size it up.
That's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
I'll nod my head.
With an ATRT,
Yeah, whenever I ask sciencey questions, I nod my head,
It is fatal.
digesting every Latin word, hoping it will stick to my
It's only a matter of time
ribs,
before it spreads to several
become part of me.
locations. We've already thrown all
That
the
if I ask
chemotherapy
enough
we have
questions,
at it.
that maybe I can get my
We can't
brains
continue
around
to
this
give him
cancer,
chemotherapy that we know it's resistant
and I
to.
can choke it to death. I love asking good questions. It impresses them. They'll be impressed with the way we handle all of this. Such good, thoughtful parents that ask such good questions.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
We're
This is
very
not
good
what I wanted.
at end-of-life care. We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life.
Oh, miracles are
How
scary.
long are we talking about?
A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
Science, it's simpler.
There's a lot to think about already
Measurable.
today, but we're going to
Type
have
of
to
A,
come back Monday and
B,
talk about
and
palliative
subtract C, and I get this result. and I can do something to control it, or at least have the sense that I'm controlling it. But now all we have left is a miracle, and miracles are fickle. They don't always come, and we don't always know why. What if Joel's miracle doesn't come? I hope he lives. I've always hoped. But now I can't do anything but hope.
Oh, radiation.
At least we can do something. Hope doesn't require signing papers or driving to hospitals or holding Joel in my lap. Hope is for something someone else has to do for us. And when doctors can't, well, invisible Jesus must.
We're so sorry.
Okay. Dann machen wir mal weiter.
In the movie, I'd be kicking things and throwing chairs through windows. Amy would be sobbing and back against the wall, slowly falling apart. I should be yelling. Why am I not yelling?
Thank you. That means a lot.
You're welcome. I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
Was?
The MRI?
They've always been clear. Joey's got a recurrence of his tumor. Where is it? How big is it? Well, it's in the frontal cortex, and it's quite small at this point. But unfortunately, the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy. With an HRT, as soon as you
Wo soll ich hin? Ich geh mal zu dem Telefon.
We've already thrown all the chemotherapy we have at it. We can't continue to keep so there just aren't
Hallo?
any treatment options that are curative.
Boah, schreit hier rum.
How long are we talking about?
A few weeks to maybe 4 months. We're giving you a lot to think about already today.
So, mal schauen, wo es dorthin geht. Oh oh. Kann ich nochmal zurück? Hallo?